Also, good example of why I eventually tried to stock up on tranquilizer rifles. A ranged takedown has its value, as much as the stun gun is useful for just sneaking around a lot of the time. What am I... Oh. Wow, way over there, huh? I guess I hacked that now. I didn't really mean to do that. That's what I was going for. It's just to cover the window. No yellow icons. I don't think anyone's suspicious yet. But I have a few little vents here and there I can try to sneak into if someone starts coming this way. So far, no. Should have moved that first. That door goes into the open area, but this vent keeps me out of line of sight for now. Oh, no. That was super temporary. So my goal is right over there. The elevator. A lot of guards in this room. This is a bad... This vent doesn't seem very helpful. It seems to put me in the middle of the room, so the doorway is probably a better option. Okay, so they have offices I can probably use. I can probably make use of that stuff. Alright. And they never suspected a thing. The end. What a cool power. What a cool goddamn power. And it's a good time to use up all these biocells I've been stocking up. I really should have expanded my battery capacity, probably. Instead of maybe getting the peps, which I haven't used yet. You never know. It was just for fun, perhaps. By the way. Oh. Okay. This guy's dead, isn't he? Why is this guy dead? I didn't do that, did I? So that's just something I can do all the time, huh? I just press down to peps people. That fresh Pepsi taste. Ha ha. You know what? Let's just put you in front of the door. There we go. Didn't really mean to do that. There's a lot of dead people in here. Crap. Wow. Hello. I'm very conflicted right now, says Roa Gorman, saying be careful. I'm very conflicted right now. I thought I had a clear understanding of what ARC was about, what we were doing, but now I don't know. Between Talos's murder and Victor taking over, something isn't right. I don't have a good feeling about him. I know he's asking you to take part in something. Something called Storm Surge? I was eavesdropping, I'm sorry. What do you really know about it? Victor only says that it will get ARC the eyes and ears of the world. But think for a moment, what if Victor is responsible for the bombings in Prague? What if the Storm Surge is another attack? You can't be a part of that. We are not terrorists, brother. Look, I still have a lot to figure out. But you have to promise me you'll stay away from Victor, Rogue. Please? It's from Tibor Sokol. Wait, that's the guy I rescued, isn't he? So we sent a message to Rogue, but Rogue's dead. Yeah, this is dark. They're killing off every single person in their organization that doesn't agree with what they're doing right now. They started things off with obviously with the lead man, Talos, but now they're getting rid of all of his followers that don't agree with the change, which is pretty messed up, obviously. Oops, almost got spotted because there's still an open window over there. Is there a switch under that window? Yes. We'll see if anyone gets suspicious, but for now I can look around a little bit. There's a bunch of whiskey everywhere, and some cereal of all things. Oh yeah, time has passed, so now that we're here, we have some new newspaper to read. Designing Better Humans from the Inside Out. Hong Kong, top story. It's no secret that mechanical augmentations, once seen as the next evolution of mankind, have fallen out of favor. So much so that many biotechnology companies have turned their backs on human enhancement technologies altogether. But is this a good thing? We can't sit back and wait for the world to calm down, says Dr. Darcy Veldrin, head of the Life Sciences Laboratory at VersaLife. Yes, machinery and software can be tampered with, but by external sources, making them unreliable. But you know what isn't? The very fiber of our beings, our DNA. Historically, the medical application of gene therapy has focused on correcting genetic diseases. Dr. Veldrin believes it can do much more. You won't need to chop off limbs or add parts to gain super strength. You become immune to toxins, to see infrared. We have these abilities inside us. We just have to flip the switch. So people are looking into gene therapy instead of augmentation. Pope weighs in on de-extinction. Pope Theodore III urged scientists around the world to seriously consider their actions before resurrecting another extinct species. The Pope's statement, issued after scientists in China released photos of Kali, the first Baji dolphin to be successfully brought back into existence, may be a case of too little too late. Interesting. So 2 things here. First of all, they have a black Pope in this picture. Second of all, they're talking about crazy sci-fi future stuff where we're discussing what the Pope might think about the idea of bringing species back to life, because maybe they might think that God intended that thing to go extinct and that you're tampering with God's will by undoing it or something like that. So like there's multiple levels of futuristic, forward-thinking, sci-fi-ish related things going on there. It's too bad that Tibor's friends are dead. So now we, I guess this is the room that makes you feel not so bad about any soldiers you kill today, if you do kill any of them, because they all agree. They're all complicit in what he's doing and what Victor's doing. Because if they weren't complicit, they'd be dead probably. So they either agree with what he's doing, or they're refusing to do anything about it, which in some people's minds can be about as bad. There's a vent up there I can probably use to continue. And I think I will. Please don't look over here for just a second, buddy. No, it's not what I wanted. Come on now. There we go. Where do you go, huh? Teach me your secrets, mystical vent. I want to know. So now I'm directly above them. We've slowly navigated our way around the room. This is a good example of how level design is interesting only if you're actually playing as a stealth character. So I came in through the front door, tried the vent, went back around, investigated a secret side room, went up here, hopped through a vent up here, like, going through this, like, if you drew the line I took to this level, it'd be all over the place. You know how it looked like if I was a shooter? Walk forward, take cover, blam, 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 I'm gone. It could be exciting, and I am curious about eventually playing the Deus Ex and Dishonored games as an action dude, but definitely feels like a second playthrough kind of thing, not a first kind of playthrough thing, because it feels like it kind of ruins it if I do it the first time. There's a computer in there. I kind of want to see what's on the computer just because it exists. But if I want to do that, I better be careful here. So first thing first is probably to disable the camera.
All cargo not loaded by 0400 will be terminated in the burn.
Okay. Do a biocell. Where can I go? No? Never mind. Okay. That's not gonna work for me. So instead we do this. Woo! There we go. I was gonna try teleporting across, didn't work out, but I was able to do that. So that's nice. Which one of you is security? Hello, security. You get priority. Is anyone coming in here? They weren't coming in here before, so I assume they're gonna keep not coming in here. Hello, pain pills. So far, they didn't seem interesting in watching out there for their facility. Fastest path is... Oh god, you're complicated. You gotta go this way around. Okay. They're low-level nodes, so going the right way probably keeps me clear. Oh yeah, these 15% each. The main threat is just the sheer number of them, really.
Trace program initiated. Access
okay.
granted.
We have security access, so we can turn off their camera. That's all that we get from this one, unfortunately. No turrets. No major accomplishments besides just not having to hack that camera again on my way back out. Breach software again. Add that to the pile. Data scan. Alright. Here's the real computer. Does this get me both? No. This way and that way get me both. Quickly.
Trace program
Quickly. Quickly.
Access
We got
granted.
it. We're fine. Champagne for the guests. From Vadim Orlov to Milan Dravik. Hello, Milan. Victor has promised to bring several people with him when he returns. His friends from the ARC, I assume. Regardless, I have set aside champagne for the occasion. Do not drink this. Leave it and tell them that it is a small amuse-bouche before The real celebration begins. They'll like that. Then leave the room and secure the door. If all goes well in Prague, I may be back in time to monitor the results myself. DRO. Those people in that room we saw over there, there was champagne in that room. I looked at that for a brief second there. It was probably laced with orchid. And so, is that what it's called? The poison's called orchid, right? I'm not mixing that up. I say that as if you can actually answer me right now. Well, it's with the same poison they killed Rucker with. And so, just like Talos, these people are going down. Everyone who disagrees at all get pushed into one location and systematically murdered. What a great guy. Not a questionable purpose he's got at all. How are we doing on breach software, by the way? I found at least 2 of them just recently. Kind of curious about our progress here. 15 out of 30, so we just reached the halfway point. Don't feel too bad about that. They are collectibles after all, so that seems like a decent progress. You have no idea where they could be unless you actually look it up or something. That's a decent percentage. So that's my goal. You don't have to hack. Just have to not get caught. So let's just sneak up. Where's this guy over here? Oh, he's staring at a wall over there. He's just staring at the wall.
Chicane, come in. God damn it, Chicane, where are you?
Jensen, you're alive. Shit. I've been trying to get a hold of you for hours, getting nothing but dead air. Listen, I found a place to set down. I'm coming in after you.
Don't bother, I'm coming to you.
I'm coming to you.
Alex, I don't need that ride. I found my pilot.
That's a relief. Let me know when you're back in Prague.
Copy that.
So we're just going right back to Prague? Well, this wasn't too tough, was it? Except I'm sure it'll be interesting to see how things changed, because Prague changes every time we come back to it. Am I safe? Are we clear just like that? Just wander back in?
Ready to get the hell out of here.
I think I just burned myself under the thruster and almost died.
Here, isn't it?
What the hell happened? Where's everyone?
Martial law. Riots in Gollum spilled over into Prague. The entire city's on lockdown. None but state police allowed in the streets tonight. They've all got itchy trigger fingers.
Wonderful. Talk to Miller? Tell him to meet me at the office?
He'll be waiting for you. Of course, you'll likely be shot getting there. Watch yourself out there, Jensen.
How's that for a vote of confidence? Yeah, go over, talk to Miller. You'll get shot on the way there. Not saying that they'll probably shoot on sight if they see you. He's like, you'll likely get shot. Just frankly, like, nope, you're screwed. You're gonna die. Thanks. So was the entire city going to be covered in red now? Is that what we're dealing with now? If they're just going to shoot anyone who's probably augmented in the streets? Why don't they just give up on being the government at this point? Like, who are they helping anymore?
Alex, it's me. We need to meet.
You got a location? Because the streets aren't safe tonight, man.
Can you make it to the limb clinic where we met before?
Yeah, it's not far. I'll meet you there.
Meet Vega in the limb clinic. I'm sure that'll pan out just fine. By the way, are we ever getting another step to this thing? So we can meet with Vega or Miller? Let's see. Is it one or the other, or is it both? Let's see. Got away alive and with a sample. Let's see. Something big is coming. Viktor Marchenko and the Golden Mask mercenaries of Dubai are planning another attack, one that might involve the Orchid. I have to find out where and when it will take place, but martial law has been declared. State police will shoot me on sight. So nothing about the dialogue seems to frame it like a choice necessarily, so I think maybe I'm supposed to visit both of them, period. Let's see, what was that thing I wanted to have points in do that I didn't do? Right, let's extend my battery. Yeah, let's make it count for more. Work towards that goal. And then I'll go back and maybe upgrade PEPs after that, after I get my full capacity battery up there. That just means each biocell I use is going to be worth more, basically. So we're still in the clear according to the map so far. Yep. Uh-oh.
Jensen, stop! Já mu říkal, ať neutíká.
Don't know why he didn't listen.
Leháči nikdy neposlouchají.
Let's see what we have. Fuck!
On není aug.
Then why did he run?
What's the holdup?
Není augmentovaný.
So we killed a citizen.
The city's on lockdown. A true citizen would respect that. Get him in the truck.
Fuck, I'm glad you're okay, Adam.
Brought you a present from the Alps. Compliments of Viktor Marchenko. Be careful with it.
Is this the orchid?
Yeah. Marchenko tried to kill me with it, just like he did Rucker. Think you can get it analyzed?
Yeah, we got a couple of scientists on the collective's mailing list. Some of them are already culling through the files you and Janus pulled from the bank. I'll let you know what they find. Oh, and we also ran a trace on that email you gave me, from Rucker. It originated from an unregistered pocket secretary in Hong Kong.
So we don't know who sent it?
Not yet. It's been shut off ever since. But we left a trace running, so if it lights up again, we'll know.
Good. Something big is coming, Alex. ARC's being framed for a terrorist attack that hasn't occurred yet.
They're gonna take more lives, blow up another train station? Jesus, Adam, look at it out there. Any chance we had of easing fears and fighting people's hatred will be gone. That piece of shit UN legislation will pass, and we'll all be thrown into AUG-only hellholes like Udalek.
While Nathaniel Brown sits back and earns trillions.
Brown? That slick suit from the Santo Corporation?
Page said Brown was calling the shots, and in Switzerland, Marchenko said Brown had confirmed date and time.
But where? Brown's been traveling extensively, promoting Rabia and his Safe Harbor initiative. His next junket's in London. But if he's behind this, he's not gonna attack himself.
Maybe not. Marchenko also mentioned someone who can tell us. But I have to meet with Miller first. How soon can you get the sample analyzed?
As fast as possible. If you're meeting with Miller, be careful. You walked into another ambush in Garm, and Miller's not off my suspect list yet.
We'll see.
It's a decent point. I mean, it may not be Miller, but his superior is not working with us, so the fact that Miller knew about where we're going meant that his superior probably knew, which meant that information likely got out and got us in trouble. So first things first. Well, first things first. The only objective right now is meeting with Miller, right? I guess Seraph might contact me on the phone at some point, because I think we met with Seraph in Act 1, then again we met him after Golem, so I assume because this is still an active quest, he'll just show up at some point and contact me. I think. Alright. Yep, this is all red and nasty as expected. We're in the limb clinic, so TF-29's only like across the street from here. It shouldn't be that hard to get there. If we go out the front door and go left, that's how we get there. The police are hostile, but there's still only so many of them. Samizdat just threw out an SOS. Okay. Samizdat SOS. Point of interest. Let's see if we can find them. That's Miller. Where's Samizdat? Oh. Back by Adam. Okay. Can I safely use trains anymore? I mean, I guess that must be the reason why there's all those back doors and all of the train stations. There was always like sewer access via vents. So I must be able to sneak into the sewers to get into the train stations if I can't otherwise, and then hop on the train and get over there. Yeah, it seems nice and safe. Okay. So there's one thing I did spoil myself on, which is I wanted to know where the hell to find Mr. Neuropazine again. And he's actually over here at the Libius apartments. Because I saw this giant red map and I'm like, okay, I don't know if I'll be able to scour the entire map for him. But he's over here somewhere. I don't know where exactly, but at least that gives me a start.
Nothing to report.
And conveniently, he's right by where you start this chapter too. I think I might talk to Miller first, just because he's right here. Because I get the feeling I'd have to come all the way back here anyway, even if I went after the SOS. So maybe that's a good idea. More than anything, though, I just need to try not to get caught. Where's Libius? Over here, am I right? It's that glowing doorway over there. Just gotta go sneaking by while he's busy kicking some random person in the face for being a civilian outdoors in his own city. Because these guys are scum. Whew! They keep looking away. This is perfect. Here we go. This is no longer a restricted zone because it's a place where people live. Are you guys gonna freak out at all? There he is.
Let's get to business. Sophisticated choice. Is that all the info you need? Excellent choice. I'm finished for the day. You've taken everything I had.
There we go. One more tiny dent in our endless barrage of infinite neuropazine. Let's see. Kazatel, Preacherman Mail, Data File 7, Tombstone Burger Meal delivered to apartments, Libius Apartments, Divinity Subvert. Notes, it's that crazy Picus woman again, so make sure no pickles, hot fries, and sugar-free drink. Remember the last time terminated. Sugar-free Picus, point of interest. That's right here in this building, isn't it? I think they said the same apartment we're in right now. Waiting for the next one to come up. There you are. Activate the sequential code system. Augbuster001. Oh. So we got a new password, which is Augbuster. Gross. Give me a thug is the point of interest. Next up. Waiting for the notification to go away. Here we go. Alright. Who gives a shit is presumably where it's probably coming from. I'm a fucking Diwali, so I like to see him have the balls to show up and tell me to stop. She should shoot him and do all us a favor. In fact, send him over now. Number 95. Door code 0666. I'll turn to his fucking throat. Alright. Diwali operation of nastiness. That one didn't show up as a point of interest, did it? No, it kind of... Okay, there's Simon's dot. Give me a thug and sugar-free Picus. A mundane message from Castatel appears to be a useless takeout order for a picky eater over at the Libius Apartments building in Davani. This just in. Who cares? Curiously, though, the customer in question is an employee of Picus, my favorite media company. Maybe I should do some of my own investigative reporting and catch up on the latest. What have I got to lose but my time and self-respect? Ha! Was it the Libius Apartments? Isn't that where I am? Or am I wrong?
It's going to go on.
Is this not the Libius Apartments? Let's review. Yeah, Libius Apartments. Okay. So Sugar-Free Picus is somewhere upstairs, probably. Let's go have ourselves a look-see. Why is it telling me to go all the way out there? Did I select the wrong one? No. Okay. Sugar-Free Picus. I mean, how do I know which one it is? This is old booze all day. Let's see here. Picus. 94. Okay, go to 94. So probably the next building, next roof up, floor up. 96. Hello. Are you just a? Yep, you're just a civilian. 94. All right. I'm newly in town again. That's probably a decent reason to make another save. Hi. Right. This is one of the places we encountered before. It's where they had everything set up for filming. Does the point of interest just disappear at that point? It totally does. So who knows if there's even anything worthwhile in here, because I've already poured over this place on my own. So we know about the general state of things. And some of the things stashed about. Yeah, I've been on the computer. Is there a new message on it? No, I don't think so. Yeah, this is all previous. Oh, well. Yeah, at this point, the point of interest might not be super interesting because I've been around, so they may not necessarily have new stuff for me. Oh yeah, newly in town. Samizdat. Prague under martial law. Everyone is guilty. Understand, the police now have the authority to kill anyone found walking the streets after curfew, augmented or not. Samizdat's revelations on the government have always had us in the firing line, but martial law means that any person who steps out of line is a target. You, your family, your neighbors, regardless of the truth. This lockdown shows that our government neither respects nor values the lives of their citizens. Samizdat's warning of Resolution 3507 for the rest of us has materialized. Easy answer, stay home and out of trouble. But what of weeks to come? Will those same Diwali corrupted police be ordered to drag you from your own house as a suspected troublemaker? It's not enough for us to simply report on this. Samizdat is providing shelters around Prague for those who no longer trust the authorities. Seek sanctuary, stay off the streets, and join with others like you, offering help and a way out. Ignoring disregard for others' rights is what got us here in the first place. Now, more than ever, Samizdat will fight back and remain loud and clear voice of reason against the pernicious idiots in power. Never forget the truth can change everything. Fight it, protect it, share it. It's fitting enough. I talked before about how who are they helping? Like who's the government serving at this point? And immediately after I said that, we walked outside and saw an unaugmented person get executed for an entirely augmented related problem in the first place. And it's like they're just shooting anyone now for daring to fear the fact that armed soldiers are coming after them. It's like, yeah, why did he run if he's not augmented? Because you look like supervillains, and you're walking towards them with rifles, and people don't know what to do in that situation, and fight or flight takes over, and people panic. It's normal. Longer life, shorter expectations. Little Lek. Top story. Confidential review copies of the upcoming UN report warned that Earth's population will hit 10 billion by 2040, 10 years earlier than expected. Without moderation, says the report, this rate of growth will prove unsustainable. Luckily, it's hard to believe that our world leaders might consider coaling as the best answer, right? Time for a history lesson. Since the turn of the millennium, 65 million people had elected for biomechanical augmentation. In 2027, the tragic accident known simply as the incident wiped out 87% of these freshly empowered human beings, faster than you and I could say to population. Still finding it hard to believe? Well, that's not likely to deal with the overpopulation problem still, even if you do believe that, because 10 billion people, even if you take out all of 65 million, that's not going to deal with the 10 billion problem. 1 billion is 1,000 million, so that 65 million people is only 1% of 1 billion, if I'm doing my math correctly, which I'm not going to check because I'm going to move on now. But so that means that it's what, like, that would make it 0.6% of your overall problem. Yep. Yep, no Icarus Strike animation here either. Alright, not Icarus Strike, Icarus Fall, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so my goal is to get right over there. Let's try to get over there first.